Lightning have 16 shots on net. They've got 40 shot attempts so far. And here they come again. Paul steps in, does a shot, scores! Nick Paul with a hard snapshot right to the back of the net. 1-0 Tampa Bay.
They turn the puck over and they get going in the opposite direction. He goes a little east-west, really good acceleration. Uses defenseman as a screen a little bit, not afraid to shoot. Really good puck protection. So you take one look, anybody open? No, Anaheim does a good job of coming back and taking away any possible passes. I don't know if that got deflected off of Benoit or not.
Perry to Sergachev. Left wing boards Killorn. Banks it back to Sergachev. Colton shoots! Scores! Another laser from Ross Colton. Power play goal, 2-0 Bolts.
Especially game days in the pregame skate. Jeff Helmer is always helping him out in that department. Time after time, hundreds, even thousands of shots over the course of the season from the same spot. He got all of that one. That's what it takes, the reputation, the repetition of it.
And here comes Alex Killorn taking it wide. Killorn looking for help. He's going to hang on to it and then drops it off for Perbix. Perbix in front. Cirelli, boom, boom. He scores! Great move in front by Anthony Cirelli. And it is 3-0.
He's got time and room, and he allows the Lightning to get a partial line change there. And then Perbix jumps on. Perbix goes down the backside. Killorn gives it to him. Now Perbix with a great diagonal pass. Cirelli, who's been open a couple of times already in the offensive zone. Sort of a defending in his zone area for Anaheim and not enough man-to-man.
Punch back in towards the net by Paul. Net by Colton. Centers it, gets it back. Into the corner for Maroon. Bogosian with a drive. Scores! First of the season for the Sack Attack. And it's 4-0.
Like it's happening to Anaheim. What happens is your game gets smaller and smaller. They give away the outside. They got 5 guys in the middle. Nobody really has anybody, which allows the Lightning time and room. So everybody's moving. So when you keep shooting and there are rebounds or deflections, who's going to get them? The team that's moving. Anaheim is just chasing. Arizona ends up winning that game, and it was a 0-0 game. But that was because of the goaltending. I mean, if it had been...
Here's Segrist. Oh, what a save by Vasilevsky.
This has happened a few times over the last handful of games. The exchanges between Vasilevsky and his D-men haven't been real clean. I think Vasi maybe was going to try to shoot that. It ended up being a hard pass. It went off Chernav's stick.
Hedman, point. Hedman, Stamkos. He'll back it up and then work it back down low to Brandon Hagel. Out of the corner, Kucherov in front for point. He scores! Career goal number 200 for Brandon Point.
Braden stands down there in the middle of the ice. He only moves a few feet here or there, but what he does is he makes himself available. He makes sure that he pivots, keeps it open to Kucherov. He knows that don't look at Kuch's eyes, because Kucherov's looking one way and passes another. See, he's looking at the point. He looked a couple of those Anaheim players.
Corey Perry gets in after the loose puck and chips it around the boards, and now in behind the play there is a fight. That is Sergachev. I didn't see who's jumping on top of him. It looks like it's Max Jones.
Yeah, collision at the near side boards right in front of the penalty keeper, penalty boxes. But it didn't seem like that big. Let's see what happens. Well, Sergachev came in, took him out. Jones didn't like it. Yeah, they start popping each other. A little body slam, not a lot of punches thrown there. Nothing wrong with the hit. I think that's just a little frustration there by Jones, and you see that a lot when a team's not playing well and they're getting throttled on the scoreboard. Somebody responds, and some
players don't tank.
Absolutely agree, no doubt about that. Nobody wants to feel like this and be losing all the time.
Yeah, and by the time that first overall pick rolls around and is really good, a lot of the players on the team. There's another goal by Perry, tipped in. The former Duck chips another one in, and it is 6-0.
To the front of the net to Nemestikov. This time Nemestikov's in the corner. Corey Perry gets in front of the net and bang. It's just a redirection and a slam dunk right from the edge of the paint. Corey Perry, that's where he makes his living. Not much a goaltender can do on that one. And it happened so quickly. Corey Perry was kind of sort of covered, but not quite all the way. Nathan Beaulieu thought he had him. You can't quite feel it, but he was able to squeeze everything. And now we're going to have a little conversation with the fists.
This is Sam Carrick and Pat Maroon, another former Duck, and he's got the right free. And Carrick is hanging in against one of the heavyweights. Or trying to anyway.
Maroon has great technique. I mean, he's fought Zdeno Chara many times, and there's nobody with longer arms or bigger reach than Zdeno Chara had. He fought him like 3 times in the last couple of years. Out of the way, perhaps, and a little conversation. Okay, I guess so. So we'll see if there's any extra 2-minuters or it's just 5. And Maroon knows what it's like to be on, teams. Every team has bad nights where they're losing badly, and somebody wants to get their frustration out, and he has no problem obliging guys too. He's been on both sides of that.
That is fight number 9. He is taking one away from Zegras. Now it's Fowler dancing around. His shot off the stick of the Lightning defender.
Yeah, the mistakes the Lightning have made been doozies.
And there's one right there. It's tucked in by Ryan Strome. And Anaheim gets on the board.
Never get the puck back, and then the coverage gets loose. Strome just kind of got lost behind everybody. Both defensemen moved up high. Look at Chernak. He's moving up high with his man, but then Bogosian ended up sort of drifting upwards too.
And the Tampa Bay Lightning are going to extend their home point streak to 15 straight games with a point. 14-0-1. That's a franchise record.